my name's Gillian and I'm very pleased to have been nominated Superstudy of the Week. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing now and what my experiences have been like as an understudy. So I'm currently in Everybody's Talking About Jamie in the West End when there's not a global pandemic. And on that show I am alternate Miss Hedge and I'm standby Ray and Margaret. So that means that every Monday I play Miss Hedge, which is really fun. And it's really nice, because I've not been an alternate before, it's really nice having the continuity, because what can sometimes happen when you go on is, unless you've got a kind of extended amount of time that you're on for a week, is you tend to maybe have one night or two nights, and what happens then is sometimes you're so busy trying to remember everything and get it right that you don't really enjoy yourself, or you don't really concentrate as much as the performance as you'd like to, whereas because you've got that definite one show every week, you get to build up the confidence, you get to fix your mistakes, you're given that kind of regularity that you don't always get unless you're on for an extended period of time. So I do her on a Monday, and then I'm standby Ray and Margaret. So what that means is that unless I'm on for either of those parts, then I'm not on. So I come into work, I do the warm-up, and then I go up to my dressing room and do whatever I want, which is quite nice as well. I look over my lines and I watch the show, especially because we have a lot of cast changes, and so we have different people coming in to play Hugo, and so sometimes things change a little bit. So I try and watch the show quite regularly to see how things, different bits of blocking, things that have changed that I would need to know for when I go on. But it's a lovely show. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend it. It's really feel good. It's a great message, and Margaret has a gift of a song in Act 2, so watch out for that one. Before Jamie, I was in Mamma Mia, so I did the UK tour of Mamma Mia, and I understudied Donna and Tanya. I was in the ensemble, so I was in ensemble numbers, and then I would go on as either of those parts. A difference between, say, the West End and tour in terms of covering is that you don't get holidays when you tour. So whereas now, I'll be given some holiday dates, so I know definite weeks that I'll be on, or definite days that I'll be on, and which is great for asking, getting people to come along, and my family who've all come to see me. It's been great. Whereas when you're on tour, you're thrown on a lot more. You're only on if somebody's ill, really. So that's how it was when I was in Mamma Mia. That's been my experience. That it's rare that people get given holidays on tours, so that makes it a bit more stressful because you don't quite know when it's coming, but it's good fun as well. Before that, the other time I was a cover and I was swing as well, so that was my first West End job, and that was in The Sound of Music at the Palladium. So I covered the role of Maria, which was fantastic because it was what a part, and it's Rodgers and Hammerstein is my thing. I love it. So that was great. And then I understudied I can't remember their names now. There was a baroness that I understudied, and then I understudied, if you know the film, the woman who comes on and does she doesn't stop bowing. So she goes on at the very end of the competition and she just keeps bowing. So, real comedy chops around that one. and I was swing on that, but I was on stage swing, which I don't think happens that often. It was my first job, so I didn't think it was anything unusual, but I haven't come across it too much. So basically, on-stage swing means that you're part of the ensemble, but you also cover everybody in the ensemble. So we would kind of shift around because of the nature of the show. You were a nun, or you were in the kind of ballroom scene, and so it was kind of just shifting up formations really when you had to be on for somebody else, and if nobody happened to be off, then you would just be tagged on to the end. So it was a bit of a weird one. So it was ensemble, but also swing, but also ensemble. It was good fun. And that was funny as well because the boy swings on that one occasionally had to be nuns as well. If we were particularly short on cast members, then the boys had to dress up as nuns, which was no end of hilarity. I love being a cover. I like having different things to do, different tracks. It keeps it all alive. It keeps it all fresh. Means you definitely don't get bored, and it's great. So thank you all for watching. Thank you very much, and stay safe.